Ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news as we have some trouble in paradise as MCU and Sony contract has ended for their rights for Spider-Man. Deadline reported earlier today that Disney and Sony could not come to terms with an agreement on the rights of the Spider-Man character in the MCU. So according to Deadline, uh, Disney was bargaining a deal where uh, Sony and Disney would split the box office take for future Spider Man movies 50-50. But Sony did not want to do that deal. According to Deadline, they wanted to renew the contract and have the same exact deal. But it turns out Bob Iger did not like the deal. And as of right now, the deal has expired. So you can pretty much say Spider-Man is not part of the MCU anymore, unless, of course, they are able to come to terms with another agreement. Now, this is a huge deal, as if they are not able to come to another agreement, Sony can do whatever they want with the character. Because a lot of people don't realize this, but Sony has the rights to the character while Marvel owns the merchandising rights. And this pretty much means things will go back to the way they were, or uh, Sony might just continue the MCU Holland, John Watts Spider-Man, and do it without any MCU connection. Or we have been seeing reports, mostly from Twitter, and there's a lot of fan speculation that we could get Spider-Man rebooted again, which I hope is not the case. But this comes as a huge shock, as the deal has been very beneficial for Sony and Marvel. Spider-Man Far From Home became the highest grossing Spider-Man movie of all time, getting way over $1 billion. So this is going to be interesting to see how Disney handles this, because realistically speaking, they need to do everything in their power to bring Spider-Man back to the MCU, because uh, it really doesn't make sense both financially and overall for the future of the MCU, as Spider-Man is the leader of the Avengers. So this is absolutely a shocker. And we have Ziggler here giving us his thoughts on what has gone down today. So Ziggler, what are your thoughts? What are you feeling?
Yeah, it came as a big shock, and I sent, once I saw the news, I sent that picture to the group chat, because I was like, holy fuck. Did you know before I sent it, or
You
because
were
I
the
sent
first
that,
one.
yeah.
So I was busy, but you were the first one who sent me the news, and I just went on Google and started researching it.
Yeah, it was crazy. I saw it on Deadline, and it was just, I was so pissed. I'm still pissed off. I really do not want to see another reboot of the Spider-Man if they are going that direction, because I believe Tom Holland is the best Peter Parker and Spider-Man adaptation there ever was. And I would not like to see another person take on the mantle of Spider-Man again. I really don't. And it sucks when if they can't come to terms again, if this is really legit, it sucks. Now we can't see Spider-Man in other Avengers movies, or with the Fantastic Four or the X-Men. It sucks. We're not going to see a Deadpool Spider-Man we're not going to see a Deadpool Spider-Man scene, which everyone wants. I want that so bad. And so yeah, I mean, it really does suck. And I don't know. I'm still I'm still in a kind of shock, because this came out of nowhere. It really did come out of nowhere. I'm just like, what the fuck? Because MCU, Marvel Studios, wants 50%, but Sony is only giving them 5% box office, and then Disney declined that. Well, Disney deserves more than 5%. At least Sony should give them a realistic number, maybe 25 or maybe 30, but not 5. That's disrespect, son. But yeah, and
Yeah, I
also,
guess. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, also that cliffhanger from Far From Home. What are they going to do with that? Are they just going to leave it off of that and just reboot the whole thing? If they do, and they don't resolve that cliffhanger, they don't do anything with that cliffhanger from Far From Home, I am going to be fucking pissed.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I really don't think they will. I think they definitely will follow up on that because it's $1 billion movie. A lot of
Yeah.
people have seen it, and it's like so many other
It's the
shitty,
highest grossing Spider-Man movie.
right? So many other shitty franchises and movies get a sequel or like a trilogy. You might as well just uh, continue the story, even if Foggy and MCU are not part of it. Which hopefully it's not a long term thing. Maybe for a while they're not, but hopefully they come to agreement on a new deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it also opens the door again if like it opens the door again for Spider-Man to appear in the Andy Serkis's Venom 2. I mean that makes it like almost for sure it's gonna happen because Sony had been wanting Spider-Man to be in Venom for quite a while now. So
Right, that is true. And I don't know, because here's the thing: the deal back in 2015, it was like Sony had the character and Marvel needed it, and Marvel wasn't. Uh, well, they were very successful at the time, but they weren't like the Marvel we know them
yeah,
today. So it was like, okay, fine, we'll play your game, we'll do the deal. So the deal back in 2015 was Sony takes 95% of the box office take for all uh, standalone Spider-Man movies. Disney and Marvel, of course, Marvel already has the merchandising rights, but Disney specifically gets the merchandising rights for the movies, and Disney also gets to use Spider-Man in all the team-up movies. And I guess they wanted more, and Bob Iger was not willing to keep using the current deal moving forward because Spider-Man literally just grossed $1 billion, and I guess they wanted more of that sweet, sweet box office take. So yeah,
yeah,
all right. So with that, thank you for tuning in, and we will keep you updated on this matter. Check out the podcast this week, as we will have more members diving into the story. Peace.
Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed that video and make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And click on the channel to check out some more awesome videos like our movie and wrestling debates and our interviews with people like the Wrestling Classic and Jordan Jomo from the IGWC. And we are definitely looking into delivering you all some more content in the near future, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And thank you for your support.